Well, we're in 2026, and everybody over here by the graveyard is like, zombie! Ah, zombie! It's 26Z and 2B. Zombie! There's no end! And then they want to do all the bimbo zombies. And then, of course, the Reaper police are like, overreach, murder business, illegal entrapments, to the end! Black famine! So, they're zombie crazy. But let me tell you a little bit about the zombie. Okay. Now, the zombie comes from the notion of the last character on my chart is ZB. Okay. And they did last first for the sun, and that's the Zebula. Okay. But right below ZB is the character ZA. Okay, and that character ZA, the second to last character, which is it on one of the peaks, but so is ZB, that's a peak too. But ZA is the life redeemer. Okay, and since they did last first in the solar system, then what does ZA, the life redeemer, represented by? Neptune and Uranus, the green and blue of beyond death, the life redeemer. Okay, but anyway, beside that, and okay, that's more on a higher level. But let's take it to ignorant independence, allowed freedom in the human beings. And then here to the graveyard in 2026, where they are doing that, like I mentioned before, the overreach, murder business, illegal entrapments, and black ferryman stuff. And then bimbo zombies of inside job, murder business, dumbass bitches. Of like, the Bride of Frankenstein has blowjob hair. Rape blowjob hair. But anyway, besides that, let me tell you a little bit about a zombie. And on this level, see, a zombie is close to the Reaper. Because here's the fact. When there's revenge going on, okay, and then these dumb fucking persecutors want to do intimidation extortion, okay, in order to recycle their persecution, okay, that ain't gonna work, okay, and there's gonna be way more death on the revenge because they want to do intimidation extortion. Okay, because they do intimidation extortion, the revenge on what they initially did is going to be like times 5 because they did intimidation extortion. So the zombie is like way more death. Okay, and they're going to recycle that and keep it up because they are persecutors. And that's all, that's what the zombie is. The zombie is persecutors who think they can do intimidation extortion. But because of that intimidation extortion, the revenge upon what they initially did is going to be like times 2, times 5, times 10. Because then they did what they did, and then they wanted to persecute and do intimidation, extortion. So the revenge then goes out just crazy, like fuck you all for doing a crime, and then being intimidating extortionists on it afterwards to do persecution. And that's what a zombie is! Ah! Way more death! Well, you know, we're into the...